There is no place like this place for sure. It's just very impressive. You need so much knowledge to go there. For me, it's about humility here. I'm the best version of myself when I'm up there.
It's a special world. I've never been in a place like this. You are like in super steep terrain, super hot terrain, but not so far from town. Everything is really easy, but hard at the same time.
Everything is very steep, everything is kind of gnarly, so you have to respect the mountains.
Hi. I've been racing many mountains in the world, but Mont Blanc has a big impact. It's bring us as athletes so many options to explore. And then we start to love the mountain.
There is quite a good story about Chamonix. This is where the people start going on the glacier, start going on the summit of the peak, giving name of peaks. It's super nice just to be here, to be part of it. In Chamonix, people have been everywhere, but doing something that no one have done before, that's pretty great.
It's always in the extreme.
The funny fact is you have world champion in all sport categories here. You can't be bored about sports. You have all the time something new to discover because you are all the time curious to test something different. You have no day off in Germany, for sure. The first time for me to be in Chamonix was for the Frère World Tour. My core was broken, so I stayed like 2 weeks. I felt in love immediately because it was so beautiful. I was working for an association to help the first refugees to go up there. We took all the glides for going down. I was kind of scared because it was my first time on the top of the Mont Blanc and I was flying and I was not aware at all about what's going on. I had a lack of sleep the few days before because I was thinking about the takeoff a lot. So I was kind of proud of myself when I was able to fly and to be okay with my fear and to accept it. For me, it was one of the best days of my life about to be in the mountain because I was able to fly from the top of Europe and the refugees went there with all the guides and to see them at the top of the Mont Blanc with all the stories of these guys, I was super emotional in the sky.
My first time in Chamonix was in 2009. I applied to do the TDS race. It's 120 kilometers. You climb 8,000 meters. That was my first long ultra, and I was super excited for that. And then we decided to climb the Mont Blanc before the race. Okay, just climb Mont Blanc was more or less kind of a normal long training. For me, it was amazing. But then after 4 days, I had the race. So I was so scared to not be able to complete the race because I was destroyed. And then I finished first. So that was my first experience here. I just fell in love and I saw that I could learn a lot and I could grow a lot. And I moved to Chamonix 4 years ago.
I love Chamonix because there is a mix of cultures. I feel that we are not in France at all. So it's opened your mind for sure.
More and more people is coming here because I think you can progress in everything that you're doing. Everything is something that you learn in Chamonix.
Here I can find a community that loves to do the same as I like to do. We don't have our families, but then we become family. We give each other so much support.
I'm super lucky to be born here, and I don't know if I were skiing or snowboarding if I weren't born here. I really love what I'm doing, and this is why I'm staying here.